Madam Chair, Ranking Member King, members of the committee, it's a great pleasure to be with you this morning to talk about the impact of immigration policies on Google and the technology industry as a whole. My name is Laszlo Bock, and I'm the Vice President of People Operations at Google. I'm responsible for Google's global efforts to attract, develop, and retain the most talented employees wherever we may find them. I'm pleased to appear before you to help the committee better understand the practical impact that our immigration system has on Google. Google's positive experience with American immigration policy dates back to our very inception. Our search engine began as a shared idea in the minds of our company's founders, Sergey Brin and Larry Page. Sergey's own parents and he himself fled the Soviet Union in 1979 when he was 6. A first-generation American, he's now one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. In fact, Google is just the most recent success story for immigrants in Silicon Valley. Intel, eBay, Yahoo, Sun, and many other companies were all founded by immigrants who were welcomed by America. And within Google, there are countless examples of immigrants and non-immigrant foreign workers playing a vital role in our company. H-1B visa holders have helped lead the development of Google News and Orkut, our social networking site. Immigrants from countries like Canada, Iran, and Switzerland now lead our business operations, our global marketing, our global business development, and our data infrastructure operations. Without these talented employees and others, Google and the high-tech industry as a whole would not be the success it is today. I'd like to note that I, too, am an immigrant to America. My parents came here when they fled communist Romania when I was a child. My mother is here with me today. I cannot begin to tell you what a proud moment this is for her and a humbling one for me. In my testimony this morning, I'd like to make 3 points. First, Google's success absolutely depends on attracting the best and brightest employees. Second, hiring and retaining the most talented employees, regardless of national origin, is essential to the United States' ability to compete globally. And third, companies like Google would benefit from improving our policies towards non-US workers, including in the area of H-1B visas, so we can continue innovating and growing. First, I'll talk about the role that our employees play at Google. People are our most vital competitive asset and the single most important ingredient to ensuring our future growth and success. Our strategy is simple. We hire great people and we encourage them to make their dreams a reality. In the knowledge-based economy, companies large and small depend primarily on their employees for success. America's edge depends on the ability of US companies to innovate and create the next generation of must-have products and services. And that ability to innovate and create, in turn, depends on having the best and brightest workers. Today, approximately 8% of Google's employees in the US are here on 6-year H-1B visas. These Googlers currently span 80 different countries of origin. So while 9 out of 10 of our employees are citizens or permanent residents, our need to find the specialized skills required to run our business successfully requires that we look at candidates from around the globe. It's no stretch to say that without these employees, we might not be able to develop future revolutionary products like the next Gmail or the next Google Earth. And let me share 2 examples. Orkut Bayakaktin was born in Turkey. He joined Google through the H-1B visa program and was responsible for developing our social networking service, which is called, you guessed it, Orkut. Krishna Bharat, a native of India, joined Google in 1999 through the H-1B program, was one of the chief creators of Google News, and is now our principal scientist. Without Orkut and Krishna and many other employees, Google would not be able to offer innovative and useful new products to our users. Now let me turn to the issue of how our immigration system affects our ability to compete with the rest of the world. We believe that it is in the best interest of the United States to welcome into our workforce talented individuals who happen to have been born elsewhere, rather than send them back to their countries of origin. But this doesn't mean we don't recruit here in the US or that American workers are being left behind. On the contrary, we're creating jobs here in the US every day. But we're not the only ones recruiting talented engineers, scientists, and mathematicians. We're in a fierce, worldwide competition for top talent unlike ever before. As companies in India, China, and other countries step up efforts to attract highly skilled employees, the US must continue to focus on attracting and retaining these great minds. So what does my day-to-day experience as Google's people operations leader teach me about what our country should do to retain the best and brightest? First and most importantly, each and every day we find ourselves unable to pursue highly qualified candidates because there are not enough H-1B visas. We would encourage Congress to significantly increase the annual cap of 65,000 H-1B visas to a figure more reflective of the growth rate of our technology-driven economy. Over the past year alone, the artificially low cap on H-1B visas has prevented more than 70 Google candidates from receiving H-1B visas. Beyond increasing the H-1B visa cap, we also believe that Congress should address the significant backlog in employment-based green cards for highly skilled workers. In conclusion, as Congress considers the various immigration proposals before you, we hope you will consider Google's experience, as well as the important role that our immigration policies play in ensuring that the U.S. remains the world's high-tech leader. Thank you.